Yet today we took on the Rockets.
Let's try to beat them 3 times in a row. Then in the first quarter, Keegan Murray sprained his ankle again. And I just can't imagine what KD might say on his burner accounts. Guess you regret what you said in those chats about Alp. 'Cause he had a triple-double and we lost by 30. Keegan Murray, this was supposed to be your leap year 4. You deserve the contract we gave you because you are such a beautiful man.
Welcome back to the Kang Gang pod.
Dude, we're back, baby.
Hey, first and foremost, shouts out Olivia Rodrigo.
Shout out to her.
Second, shouts out the Kings for losing their 8th, you heard me, 8th 30-point game.
Well, I'll stop you right there because technically you should have more. We should have more, but we lost some 28-point games, some 29-point games. And if you're a mathematician that loves rounding up, if you like to round up your gas and get the full flat dollar, all that stuff, then you could say we lost like 30 or like 13 30-point games. So I'm gonna call a spade and say we lost double-digit 30-point games by rounding up.
That is just unreal. I saw the funniest video today. Shouts out, I think his name's like H. Markin.
I love him, dude.
He's the guy that does the Pat Spencer videos, and he is just on the NBA comedy game right now. Like, his videos are hilarious. I watch everyone. And he made one today about the Sacramento Kings, and this game reminded me why that video is so accurate. It was basically the Kings talking to the Jazz and the other bad teams, where they're like, we'll do anything. We will, I'm the Jazz right now. We will have Jaren Jackson have season-ending surgery right now. We'll have Lauri Markkanen get injured in practice so he doesn't have to play the rest of the game so we could lose because we're ahead of schedule. And the Kings are like, wait, why are you guys trying to be like? Why are you guys have to do all of that like to be that bad? Basically, the video is just showing that the Kings are bad because they're just bad.
They're just bad, period.
The way the video ended is like, we'll just be bad by playing our best player.
Well, shout out to him because, I follow him for another reason, because he is the best Chris Collinsworth impression guy. Now, here's a team that just somehow just sucks like the Sacramento Kings. You just don't get guys that are going to just get injured for the rest of the year because, you know what? You just find greatness and hopefully some team is going to draft the next Patrick Mahomes. So I love Mahomes so much, and that's why the Kings might draft the next Patrick Mahomes. That's what I believe.
You think we're going to draft the next Patrick Mahomes?
Yes, in basketball. And that's pretty good. I mean, he's won 3 Super Bowls. He's been to 5 Super Bowls.
We will see. So, yeah, that's where the Kings are at. We're bottom feeders, man. We're bad. We're bad to the bone. We're not good. That's just as simple as it is. Me and RT are looking at each other and we're like, what do we even talk about tonight? Like, this was terrible. But there were a few good things that were enjoyable. Russell Westbrook was like the only guy that could score in the first quarter. He shot 11 attempts in the first quarter, which is just wild. 8 for 11. He finished with 17 points in the first quarter. I was like, in honor of Keegan Murray, can you go for 50, please? And then he couldn't do it. He couldn't hit a shot. He couldn't keep scoring. What did he end with?
He ended. He had finished the half with like 9 out of 18.
I think he finished with 19 at the end of the half.
What did he finish stupid.
With at the end of the game?
Yeah, he finished with 22 points.
Which is crazy because the night before he had 25. And he didn't go.
And he's our leading scorer again.
And he didn't go on a 17-point heater. We wanted that Russ. Like, we wanted Russ Nation to just explode with like a 40 point game. Like, that would have been insane to root for. Because as a Kings fan, that's like the only thing that we got right now. Like, the only thing that we could really be excited about is either a Russell Westbrook breakout game or our rookies just shining like they have been. But
Well, actually, there's a third one. I'll say a third one.
say it, there is.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yes, sir.
Top 20 scorer of all time. Passed John Havlicek and Paul Pierce in the same game.
It's crazy because he only was like 7 points away at the time to leapfrog 2 guys into elite company. So yes, DeMar DeRozan obviously deserves a shout out because that it's just wild. It's just wild how DeMar DeRozan still has so much left in the tank. And it is crazy that no team thought to trade for him. Wild.
Yeah,
Why would you not want that on your team? I don't get it. I don't get it. If you're playing for something, why would you not want just
I know a team. I know a team in the East that could use a bucket getter.
Who?
I would say bring him home. There was a team that I wanted him to go home to, and be that veteran off the bench and get that.
Bring him home.
Bring him home to Toronto.
Oh,
yeah,
that would have been.
I don't know how Drake would feel about DeMar coming back to Toronto though. He's probably burned that bridge with him.
DeMar, he sees it. DeMar, he hates it. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he would welcome him with a warm embrace. It would take some time. It would take a meal. Them eating the OVO Happy Meal at McDonald's for them to get over it. But yeah, man, DeMar DeRozan is in the top 20 now, which is great. Russell Westbrook had back-to-back 20-point games, back-to-back leading scorers on our team. We saw a little bit of Patrick Baldwin tonight. We saw some Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes hit a 3. Speaking of threes, the Kings couldn't hit threes. We have like no 3-point shooters out there.
Oh my God.
And then Keegan Murray went out. So it was just like one of those things where it's like, this is like a golden opportunity for our rookies and a golden opportunity for Keegan to just like play with them and just gain that confidence going into the offseason. But now, if the results come back and Keegan is like has a pretty severe injury, like we're probably not going to see him the rest of the season.
No, I think he's done. But I want to give a shout out to Nick Clifford because out of the 7 threes tonight, Nick Clifford hit 3 of them. You gotta give a clap to that because
his shot's looking good. His mid range is looking nice.
It's looking good, and he's 6 for 11, so above 50%. So you got to be happy about that. I think he was the only guy today that was above 50%. No, actually, Russ was above 50% too. So. And obviously, like 6 for 11, that's like really, really exciting things to see because the more that, and I probably assume that Nick Clifford's going to get most of the starts the rest of the way because now that Levine is out for the year, Keegan's out, that means DeMar's probably going to go to the 3, and then you put Nick at the 2. So this is just, again, another opportunity for Nick Clifford to get some run with the starters. So.
I mean, if Nick isn't playing 35 minutes a game at this point, I mean, what are we doing? We traded up to get him. We didn't have a draft pick last year, and we go out to get that Thunder pick so we could get Nick. Play him. Like, Deuce and Mo had a very good point on about yesterday's game.
You're talking about Monday's game, right?
Monday's game. Obviously, it looked like we were just trying to secure the win, keep DeMar and Russ in the game, but like, you sub Nick out with like 5-6 minutes left. Like we had an 8-point lead. Like keep him. Like this is valuable experience for a young rookie like Nick to partake in. And I mean, obviously, it was cool that we ended the streak, but let Max and Nick like handle that. You know.
And I think in Doug's defense, I think that was kind of his thing, whereas we just needed to end that streak. If that move didn't happen, we would potentially be talking about an 18-game losing streak.
But also, I really think like keeping Max and Neekin wouldn't like really. That's not like forcing us to lose by any means. I think that they could handle it, and I think it would be good for them to figure out how to win a game without deferring to DeMar or to Russ. You know what I mean?
I completely agree.
But yeah, I think it was just hanging over Doug. He's like. He's seeing our videos. They're like, they've really dropped Marvin's Room. Like, wow, they really saved that for a perfect time. And yeah. But hey, shouts out.
Hey, numbers on the board.
Hey, shouts out, numbers on the board.
Shout out to them.
That was awesome. I was not expecting to get that notification to be a collaborator on a post about us. I was not expecting that today. So that was awesome.
They didn't even DM you. They were just like, hey.
They just. I got the notification saying that numbers on the board want to collab with you on a post, and I was like, huh?
No, like, hey, no heads up.
No heads up.
Wow.
And I didn't see the clip in their last pod. But
it was kind of squeezed in there.
But then I looked back and I noticed it was like it was like in the hour. It was in like around the hour mark is when they mentioned the Kings, and that's why it got brought up. But yeah, shouts out to all of them. Shouts out Kenny Beecham. Shouts out D Mill. Shouts out the boys.
Shout out Pierre. Shout out Mike.
Pierre was the one that brought it up. So
yeah, Pierre is very like in tune.
Yeah, he's tapped in. So I'm glad that they're showing. They're not talking bad about the Kings.
I know.
Speaking of talking bad about the Kings, I know the world saw it. What was up with the Kobe White?
Yeah, that's wild. This Charlotte Hornets.
Was it a Charlotte Hornets reporter?
It was a Charlotte Hornets reporter, yeah.
Dude, okay. So for those that have not seen, there was a clip that went out interviewing Kobe White, and they're like, "So, like, how do you feel that that the past organization, the Bulls, sent you to an organization that's actually like onto something where you could be like a good piece to what they're building? Because who knows, they could have sent you to like, I don't know, Sacramento." And Kobe White was like, "Whoa!" Like he was like taken aback. Like it made him laugh, and then like he was like, whoa. Like he was kind of defending Sac a little bit. Like
I like that.
He's like, we're not going there. But like who as a honorary West Coast Charlotte Hornets fan, obviously we're big ball in the family boys. We love LaMelo.
Yes.
We've watched his rise since high school. So wherever he went, we were gonna be tuning in. Who are you to say something that audacious about our city when the Charlotte Hornets have not been even close to relevant until this moment now?
And they have the longest active playoff drought.
Like that,
like come on,
that
guys!
Was so
like,
wild,
and they're not even a lock to win the play-in at this point. They're playing great, but they have to win probably 2 games.
They have to win. They have to win a lot to get out of the play-in into the top 6. Like they have to have a really, really strong end of the season.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't get that.
I just thought that was like I don't mind slander towards. I mean, we deserve a lot of slander, but coming from a situation that is almost identical to ours, it was really crazy for an actual reporter to say something like that.
Yeah, it would be their 10th year of not making the playoffs if they didn't make it this year.
Yeah, I was shocked
Ridiculous.
when I saw that, and I was like, if it was a Chicago reporter or a Hornets reporter, it would have been the same situation. But the fact it was the guy that just got Kobe White in the trade, I was like, dude, that was a strange. What do you call it?
That's a weird
jab.
It's a weird low blow.
That's a weird low blow that was not called for.
Yeah,
like,
that's uncalled.
Like I saw it and I was like, what? Yeah, but what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, the guy sounds like a jabroni. So, and honestly, for a team and for a franchise, luckily they have drafted. You want to talk about poor draft history? The Charlotte Hornets have had very poor draft history besides...
You know what? Pull it up.
Miles Bridges, Colin Knippel, and LaMelo Ball.
Because, hey.
Dude...
we remember James Bouknight.
Oh yeah,
we remember James Bouknight.
We remember Noah Vonleh.
Hey,
pull up the list. Oh my gosh!
And you know what? While you pull that up, I have something to say. I'm standing up for this.
Yeah, stand up.
Excuse me, reporter. I don't know your name. I really don't. But you will never be Eric Collins. Okay?
I
mean, I rest my case. Eric Collins would never say something like that.
Okay. I will say they did. Here's some of the moves that they made in the past. Right?
Where are you starting? What year?
I'm gonna start in 2015 because that's when they last missed the playoffs.
Okay.
Malachi Richardson, they traded their pick to us, so didn't draft the best player. Malik Monk was only there for 4 years until he went to the Lakers.
And Malik didn't break out till leaving.
Yeah, until leaving. They drafted SGA and then traded him to the Clippers. Yes, that did happen.
I did not know that.
Yes, that happened. They traded him on draft night.
They're also the franchise that drafted Kobe Bryant and sent him to the Lakers.
Yes.
Wait, they...
Yes.
I had no idea.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Then they drafted PJ Washington. Better when he left. LaMelo Ball. Rookie of the year.
We love that. We love the LaMelo.
James Bouknight.
Oh God.
G League bust.
Is he still playing?
And then no, I don't even know. And then they drafted Jalen Duren, and then they traded that pick to New York, and then that pick got traded to Detroit.
What did
And then Mark Williams was their next pick after that.
Oh no.
Yeah. So and then Brandon Miller, solid player.
Brandon Miller's a great pick.
Nick Smith as your other first rounder.
Nope.
No.
Not even with the team anymore.
Amari Bailey was a second round pick, and now he's back in college. Their last year's first round pick, Tijane Saloon, right? I don't know how you say it, but he hasn't really done anything, and he's the sixth pick. But then Con Knippel, Sion.
He was the sixth pick?
Yeah, sixth pick in the 24 draft.
Is it crazy to say that I don't know who that is? I actually don't know who that is.
He's like a guy on the bench. He's like averaging 4 or 5 points a game.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then Con Knippel.
And then Con Knippel saved them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so in the past, what was that?
10 years.
They've had 3 solid picks.
Yes.
They're the same as us. They're literally the same as us.
And there's no second round like talents that they found. There was zero of any of that.
And their best draft picks were traded away.
Right.
So, okay. Like, dude,
SGA, yeah.
Like, don't talk bad about the 9. Like, don't. What do you do?
Listen, pot me kettle, buddy.
He was trying to have his moment. He was really trying to have his moment. He's like, oh, this will get clipped. Like, my name will be dude.
Get out of here.
Unreal.
Stupid.
Okay, on another topic outside of the Kings, but it does relate to the Kings because we were linked to him for the longest time. Jonathon Kuminga had his debut with the Atlanta Hawks, and he looked like, oh my God, he looked fantastic. 20, was it 27?
I think it was 27,
27 points, which is his season
and that was
high.
off the bench, too. It was off the bench with like 20. He did it in like 24 minutes. So.
And okay, it was against the Washington Wizards, but they're still an NBA team, obviously. But still, dude, it just makes you think. It makes you think, huh?
Yeah, it makes you think. And
it makes you think, why did a deal with the Kings not
9 for 12 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. And I saw a tweet from Alan Stiles that kind of summarizes this up, where he basically said that the Kings kind of are stuck in no man's land. They were in conversation with Jonathon Kuminga, and look what happens then. It's just really kind of just makes them stuck, right? So, and
Jonathon
the Kings
Kuminga would be so fun with this young core.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
Kings got older and wouldn't even see the return for the floor the rest of the season. So, you want to talk about going younger? That's shit. If Scott Perry says in your media that we want to get younger, and then you trade away Keon Ellis because of a Dennis Schroeder contract, and then you don't get Jonathon Kuminga on top of that, I don't know. That doesn't rub me the right way. I think that the Kuminga deal could have gotten done, looking back on it in hindsight, because Kuminga met with Scott Perry, right? And in that case, like if you're meeting with somebody as a GM from another team, that should be a telltale sign that like, hey, this is a done deal. Sacramento, this is where he's going to be. And they didn't even do that. They didn't even recognize it.
Strange
yeah.
that like the strongest link to him for over a year was us. And then the team out of nowhere, the Atlanta Hawks, that probably had little, like maybe like an ounce of interest, but then the right deal came about to get off of the Porzingis contract to bring in a young, like why would they not do? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, and then I'm seeing all the comments. All of the New York Knicks fans are commenting on our videos, and they're like, as a Knicks fan, good luck with Scott Perry. And I'm like, I hope they're not right. I just hope.
They're not right either. Oh boy.
Only time will tell. But how much time? You know what I mean? So
you got to give like the first 2 years. You got to give this, because this is where we are going to be for at least the next 2-3 years.
It's hard to judge him when he was dealt this terrible, terrible hand. Not one royal flush, I'll tell you that. The royal flush might not come for like you said, 3 years. So
like
it all depends on where we land in the lottery. But it would have been nice to have like, you know, like a young player to kind of be excited about, outside of the 3 that we drafted going into next season. Mm-hmm. And it would have been, I mean, obviously, like, it's so strange why it didn't happen. It did not happen the way we thought it would when we were linked. We were, the week of deadline, we were like, Jonathon Kuminga, it's gearing up to come to stock. It just sounded like we were. And then, you know, Atlanta steps in and now he seems very happy. So I'm happy for JK, but it would be cool if we had that fire playing for our city.
Yeah, that's always the hard part, because it just feels like Sacramento, when you look at players that like Zach LaVine and this is not like a direct shot at him, but
you could take the shot.
I can take the shot. Oh man, ever since he came to Sac, I felt like he was so disinterested wearing a Sacramento Kings uniform because it stemmed from last season, and obviously there were moments where he had 40-point games. Right, we talk about this season with Miami, and obviously last year with Charlotte, but on the defensive side of the ball, oh my goodness, just no effort. No going for 50-50 balls. He did not give a rat's ass about playing team ball. It was just literally him and what he wants.
Archie, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Just to like make you feel even better about
Zach LaVine. Please do.
He makes $1,000 every 10 minutes.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, of course. He makes more than what both of us do combined in 10 minutes.
Archie, 10 minutes. He makes $1,000.
I probably make like $5 every 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Just to put the icing on the cake, you could always like, yeah, he does that on the basketball court. That makes you upset. But then off the court, you're like, that guy, it's been an hour. Oh.
He's got $6,000?
He's got $6,000 that's getting cash out from Vivek's bank account. And you know what Vivek makes every 10 minutes? $15,000. Every 10 minutes, Vivek makes $15,000. Isn't that's
well, you must be nice. Must be nice.
So you know when you're in the 3-point corner and you're like, I didn't get the ball that possession. Like, am I going to sprint back on defense when I got $1,000 and just waiting for me at the end of this quarter? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or just play iso ball and just like brick up a 3 and then just be like, all right, should I just get back though? You know? And I mean, I do have $45 million this year. I'm making $1,000 every 10 minutes.
$1,000 every 10 minutes of this year. And it's only going to be more next year.
And then it jumps up to like what, $1,200?
It's probably going to be like $1,100.
Yeah.
$1,200.
Something like that. Just something ridiculous.
But yeah, the Sacramento Kings are now 13 and what? I forgot.
13 and 47. I want to say. I think it's 13. So 13 and 47.
So we're 60 games in.
22 more games to go.
22 more games. I will say this: I am very excited for this postseason. I think we should do some pods during.
I'm down to do a little playoff prediction.
During the playoffs, maybe just like meet every.
After every round.
Yeah.
Kind of
or a big game. Like I feel like we gotta, because like it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be a very, very, very exciting playoff run, and I feel like we don't know, like we can't predict who's gonna win. I think we don't even know. We know nothing right now. The Lakers, they're looking worse by the day. The New York Knicks, God, I love Brunson, but dude, what is going on with Big Purr?
Yeah, and then Donovan Mitchell and James Harden are out for at least a week. But
James Harden had the fractured thumb that got revealed today, but he's going to play through it. I like that.
The Spurs 10 in a row. The
Spurs 10 games in a row. Man. The Thunder obviously haven't had Shea for a long time. Like, how are they going to look when he gets back?
Detroit looks good too.
Detroit looks fantastic. Who else are we missing?
Yeah,
I would love to see the Hornets. I know we talked bad about them. Not really though, but I would love to see them go on another run and get into.
They deserve the playoffs.
I would love that.
They deserve the playoffs. I think like if they get into the 7-8 game, like give them a chance. Like give them 2 chances.
Like imagine like how the Knicks are playing right now, very inconsistent. Imagine them going up against the Hornets.
Good luck.
That's what I'm. Imagine a 3-6 Knicks Hornets.
Good luck. That's a fun series.
That's what I'm saying. It's like. Yeah,
that's
and then like
series.
the Clippers could sneak into the playoff picture. Who knows?
Yeah, there's a lot.
The Warriors are in the play-in right now. I mean, the Lakers are almost in the play-in. There's a lot.
Suns have dealt with so many injuries too,
but they're still kind of knocking.
Yeah. I would love to see like a team just kind of sneak into the playoffs as the top 6 and then just see the Lakers in the play-in. Like give me a Lakers Warriors cinema play-in matchup.
Dude, they're talking bad about the Lakers right now. Do you hear what they're saying about that trio?
Oh,
they're saying when Luka and Reeves are on the court, they're good. All 3 of them?
No bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah, and then Luka missed didn't take a wide open three.
And then he forced Braun to shoot the fadeaway reverse three. Like, dude, the NBA is in a very interesting, exciting place.
That
right
probably, and then you got like the all NBA stuff too, because
did you? Yeah,
I think now after this game, the paradigm is shifting because there are. Let's just say that the 3 spots that are going to be locked up are going to be Wemby, SGA, and Jokic, right? I think those are the.
I think SGA is like what, 5 games? He can only miss 5 more.
Yeah,
games.
he'll miss 5 more.
But since he wants a chance of winning MVP, he's going to come back in 4 probably.
Yeah.
And then same with Jokic, he can only miss 1. And I don't know where Wemby's sitting at, but he's probably close.
Yeah, and that leads.
And then Jaylen Brown.
It leads to Cade Cunningham and Jaylen Brown race.
Because of that, because of how close they are, and say they do miss a game for an unknown.
Oh my God, that opens up the door.
Then Jaylen Brown, it's like a Jaylen versus Cade thing.
I've seen a lot of Cade MVP talk.
I know.
The last like 2 weeks.
It's
getting.
You weren't
warm.
hearing it in the beginning, but
it's
now
getting
you are.
Warm.
Do you have any? Okay, say none of those guys miss any more games. Who do you pick?
Like if SGA doesn't miss any more games.
SGA, Jokic, all of that.
My prediction, I still think goes to. Actually, I was gonna say SGA, but I mean Jokic is doing incredible stuff again. And it's just a shame because like he deserves to win the MVP. Like multiple years, what he's doing, like 1,000 times out of 1,000 times. Like he should have 5 MVPs by now, but the voter fatigue is legit.
It's real.
Like it's legit. Like you can't make it up. Like, and that's why like people are voting like SGA as MVP because they're like, all right, we can't give it to Jokic every single year because Jokic is. There would be nasty conversations if Jokic won 5 MVPs and only had 1 chip.
Is the SGA argument that he is obviously having a very good year, but the team isn't as good when he's not on the floor, like when he's missed games? Like, is that what they're trying to?
Christo, you know what's crazy?
Tell me.
The Detroit Pistons have the best record in the NBA after beating the Thunder today.
They beat the Thunder today.
Yes, that means that they have the best record.
Okay, hey,
Cade. I'm changing my vote. Cade Cunningham.
22 more games. If the Pistons finish with the best record in the NBA, then it's got to go to Cade.
It has to.
Imagine a Cade Cunningham in what, year 5?
Year 5.
Year 5 MVP for Detroit, and then say they go on a crazy run and make it to the finals this year.
Woo! Yeah, that's a storybook. That's a storybook. That's a storybook season.
And then we get to see Kevin Huerter coming off the bench for 5 minutes in the NBA Finals.
He in like garbage time. Yeah. It's like in garbage time. He like
is Huerter getting any time? Is he getting any
needs
time
the opportunity. Yeah, Kevin Huerter had 8 minutes tonight.
Dude.
That's so funny.
Gosh.
Dude, but yeah,
it's so crazy how fast things could change. In 2022, 2023, we were the most exciting team. Kevin Huerter was averaging like 28 minutes per game. He was averaging 15
points off 40% from 3.
And then he got bounced around twice, and now he's
getting
8 minutes on a championship team.
I mean, he'll take that over just that. Dude, I don't know.
What? Yeah, I can't stress enough how excited I am for our season to end and for playoffs to start. That's going to be an exciting time. And then once the season ends, then we're getting closer and closer to the draft lottery. So that's what we got to hope for. Today we play the Dallas Mavericks.
That's right.
So that's going to be a very, very fun tankathon game because there's no Cooper.
Is Cooper out tomorrow? Is Cooper out tomorrow?
I think so.
Is he out? Is he going to be out? I'm going to check.
Unless there's some new reports.
Let's see here. Yeah, he's out.
Well, Najee Marshall. Oh, wait. Where is it? Oh, it's in the room.
Oh, what are you looking for?
The return.
Oh!
We have to get it to end.
Oh!
This is how we end the pod.
Go. Yes, go. Get him. Go get him. Oh, dude. Let me talk about this man for a minute because I've seen tweets for the last couple of days that this man, nope, keep it behind. Do not reveal it. But this man has been hooping. We clowned him saying that he got traded, that Luka traded this man for it. You know, the Mavericks traded away Luka just to get this man. But you know what he's doing? He had 22 points in the last game. Just double machine. Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. Family. Oh, this is going to be a revenge game. I'm very nervous for what Max is going to do.
If Marvin Bagley destroys the Kings, that is the icing on the cake of a disastrous season. We will see you on the next one.
Family.